Okay people, now this is an advanced method for people that have already finished the cube and are comfortable with finishing the cube and want to be able to do it faster, maybe different, a little more intuitive like. In this method we're trying to go from the standard white cross to the finished 2 layers all in one step. Okay, so I'm going to go fast because this is more advanced method. Let's first talk about just the rules in this scenario. You're going to be putting the white cross on the bottom. Now what we never want to do is break the white cross. So the rule of thumb is you can only turn one way and you must turn right back to make sure you always maintain these 2 layers. So top layer, doesn't matter what you do with it. The sides, you can move once this way, notice the green, move it back, cross is still intact, or I can move once this way and the cross is still intact. So that's a general rule of it. You can play around and you can do whatever you want, as long as every time you move the top around and move the side back, you're going to maintain the levels. So that's the important rule to always remember when dealing with this method. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to match up, in order you'll notice between this orange and blue, to get these edges and corner done, is to match corner piece, white, orange, blue, with an edge piece. Weird thing. So that's the way we're going to be doing that. Okay. Now, this method I use is intuitive and it's straightforward to be doing it. Okay. One thing you need to visualize in your mind. I always use in this method personally. I hold it like a baseball diamond. You got home base, first base, second base, third. Okay. So there's something you need to envision in your mind. Okay, and that is the perfect alignment. Okay, now this is the perfect alignment. You're going to have the white corner piece between the proper sides, and then the most important thing to remember is opposite colors. So white cannot be on top. Just remember, in this whole method that I'm teaching you, colors must be opposite. They will not work easily if they are the same. So they must be opposite. Now you'll notice in 3 moves I will fill this and fill this up just by doing the one hop, turn, and bring it down. Okay, so remember, you have to envision yourself that this is the perfect alignment and the reverse of it is in perfect alignment. So let me, so the reverse of it is perfect alignment. So again, they're opposite colors, they must be opposite. This time the white's on the left, so you're gonna do the perfect shot during the left. Alrighty, so just remember that that is the perfect alignment shot. You'll notice when I'm doing this method that I'm only turning, if you look at the cube like this, I'm only turning the right face and the front face when I'm matching up the colors. Obviously when you need to move pieces from the middle layer, the bottom 2 lines here, up to the top, you're going to be able to turn each corner any way you need to. Okay, so it's important, but once you do get the things in the top layer, I'm only going to be turning the right and the front. And you'll notice I will not be turning the right inverted and the front forward. I will not be doing it. This is so that we don't break any corners and you don't have to really remember which corner needs to be done. You put the unsolved corner facing you like this, looking at it like a baseball diamond, and you never have to worry. Because you'll notice if you do corners and you move it forward, you're actually going to be breaking the corners, which is a bad thing. And so if you follow my method of always turning this way and turning this way only, then you'll be able to solve each corner quickly, fast, and get it done that way. Okay, so the first step in solving this is to make sure that we get the corner piece with the white and the matching edge piece. So in this sample I'm looking for orange and green matching edge piece, right? Let's put it between, so first the corner piece we want to move it towards. Okay, so the orange and green, we're in the orange and green. Now, next step is, where's the matching edge piece? You notice there's the matching edge piece. Now, number 1 rule is we want to make sure that the edge pieces are not the same color with the corner piece. Must be opposite. So this is a wrong move, because what we want to do is move it off axis. Now because the corner piece can go this way or that way, this corner piece up to orange, all right, and then we move it off axis. We need to move this back down to keep the white cross. Now you'll notice they're opposite colors and they're lined up perfectly for the shot. Now again, where's the, this needs to be between the green and orange. I'm going to click to 3. Done. Okay, let's deal with blue and orange. The blue and orange corner pieces here. Again, they're the same color, so that's a problem. In that sense, we need to flip this corner piece so that blue is on top. So I'm just going to flip it, move it over, drop it, bring this back down. Now, because opposite colors now, we're going to do this move to make sure we get aligned for the perfect shot. So I'm going to move it to the right because it's on the right, hide it. This needs to go opposite. So that needs to go on the opposite side of where this one's hiding. So that's going to be opposite. Now watch what happens. I'll move it back up. There's our corner piece. Move this down. And this is ready for the perfect shot. Okay, you're just going to have to play with that. Now here, you get the red on the bottom. Obviously we do not want to do this to bring the white to the top. We want to bring it out this way. Okay. Start there in the corner. Now let's find the matching edge piece. It's there. We're lined up perfectly. So 1, 2, 3. We have that done, and we did it like that. Okay, here's a tricky situation where it doesn't matter that they're touching. Touching is not a problem as long as the tops are different. White cannot be on the top, so we need to flip this corner piece in order to have white along the left or right. So what we do here, it's fairly straightforward. We want to go this way so that the green and the orange are opposite. You need to move it off the axis so we can turn it back. Move it back to home base. And there's the opposite color there. Because it's on the left, we're going to move to the left and hide it. Edge piece between first and second, the opposite side. Bring this back up, back to home base. Then you do the perfect shot. And you get that done nicely. Now in this one, we do have the white on top. Colors are matching though. That's a no-no. Number one rule is the colors have to be opposite. So what we have to do here is we have to we don't want to turn this way because we're going to put the white on top. That's a no-no. We want to turn it this way. Making sure white's on top. Move the white piece off. Bring this piece back up. Back to home base. And now we have where the sides are opposite. And we can continue. We know because it's on the right, we're going to hide it on the right. Edge piece is in perfect position actually. Like there, 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 there. That time I actually didn't need to hide it. It was already lined up perfect. Alright. And just keep on doing the process. And you'll get it. Let's talk about a special circumstance to make things faster. Here we have the white here. Tops are opposite, which is great. Remember, if I had to, I'd move to the right. It does not work. It would bring them both down. So obviously you can go, well, simple enough. Let's just hide this piece, move it away, break them up, and continue. That's the easy way of doing it. A more advanced way of doing it, move them back. You'll get the hang of it afterwards. If they are in this scenario where they're touching an opposite and it does not work, move it over to the, instead of moving to the right, move it to the left, hide it. Now normally when we hide things on the left, we're going to put the opposite piece there. But in this sense, we're going to move it completely opposite. So there's, because this is not here, move it back down. Now it's perfectly aligned, so we just go like that. We have that solved. Okay, I'm just going to go quickly and solve one. First thing I like to do is try and find a corner piece with the white on the left, right? I'm disregarding that one because the white's on top. Going to move it between the red and blue because it's a red and blue corner piece. Edge piece is over here. I need to move it up. Now, you notice if I move it up, I got to make it red. So I need to hide this because it's on the axis I need. Bring it up to make it red. Move the axis back. Let's move this one back to home base. And now they're opposite each other. This is on the left, so I'm going to move to the left, hide it. Move the edge piece like we said, opposite that. Bring it back to home base. Solve that color. There's another one here. Where's the matching edge piece? Is right there. It's opposite, so from home base. Oops, sorry. It's on the right, so we're going to have to move it to the right and hide it. Move the edge piece there. Bring it back up. Solved it. Let's do another, where's another white piece? There's a white piece here. I don't want to do this because white's going to be on top. I want to do this. Let's break it up. Be easier that time. You saw what I noticed there. You'll get to, so we have it opposite each other. It's on the left, so I'm going to move it to the left and hide it. Take the corner, take the edge piece, put it on the opposite side. So when I bring it back up,